Hey Pisces, welcome to Soul Embers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're all feeling amazing. So as the year comes to an end, some of you may be reflecting or taking stock of where you're at or where you were hoping to be by the end of this year. So I thought it would be a great idea to do a reading that covers the next 3 months for you. This is a great time to recenter, to reassess, to reset, to do away with all, the things that didn't work and move into the new year with direction and feeling, I guess, motivated. So we'll be looking into what the next 3 months bring, what opportunities to embrace, based on the current collective energies. And by the end of this reading, I'm hoping some of it will resonate, all of it will resonate. And most importantly, you'll have, some kind of direction and can enter the new year with a positive mindset and feeling empowered about what 2023 will bring for you. So let's jump into it, Pisces, and have a look and see what's in the cards for you. Okay, Pisces, what messages do we have for the beautiful Pisces that I'm connecting with today, that have joined me for this reading? What messages do we have? Beautiful. All the water signs right now are really feeling it. Really in your feelings, really trying to reconnect with yourselves. I feel that the circumstances over the last few months, if not the entire year, have caused you to really disconnect with what matters most to you. I feel that you have, without wanting to, kind of veered off your path. Or veered off their paths, all water signs, because the same kind of energy, I think Cancer pulled the same card in the same spot, and Scorpio had a very, very similar energy for the month that we're in. So we're now in late October, so the beginning of November, you may feel that you have disconnected from the universe and from your intuition. Ultimately, what this tells me is that you have disconnected from yourself and just caught up. You got caught up in the situation with a person, with a group of people, in a job, with life, and it's taken you away from what matters most. It's depleted your reserves. It hasn't put you on the path that you were hoping for it to put you on. You're feeling washed out. You're tired. You feel that you haven't got you've got nothing to show for, but you're looking back at the year that's been, thinking that what you have to show for isn't what you wanted. But I feel that there's been a lot of positive shifts spiritually. A lot of the changes that have taken place for you this year, Pisces, have got to do with that have got to do with lessons. Yes, that have got to do with lessons. So they're all on that spiritual and mental plane. A lot of energy has been put in those areas. And as you work through November, Spirit wants you to know that you might feel disconnected. You might feel alone. And you have disconnected from the universe and your intuition. But that's been highlighted. I feel the Pisces that I'm connecting with are aware of that. With that realization, there is a call. This is a call for you to reconnect with yourself, to make your way back home to you, right? And so the journey back to yourself starts now. That's what it feels like. The realization and that loneliness that you're experiencing, it is temporary, because you've already shifted your mindset. You're already starting to think about your actions or the people in your life and how they affect you or deplete you or energize you. You're doing that introspection. You're thinking about what you want to take, what you want to leave behind in the year ahead. So right now you have disconnected from the universe and your intuition. But as you move into December, I feel that you're going to work through, you're going to unpack all of it, you're going to put some order in your feelings, put some order in your thoughts through that process of reflection and introspection, and that's when you're going to think about how you invest your energy and where you reserve it. So very, very clever approach. Very different to what I'm used to feeling for my Pisces that I connect with. Pisces tend to definitely be driven emotionally, but I feel that right now for the Pisces that I'm connecting with, it's a very analytical approach and it is about the realization that things might not feel right in that moment, but they will give you what you need to put you on the path that allows you to uphold your standards and allows you to then create an energy, let's just say an atmosphere, and puts you on a frequency that aligns you with the right people, so you can then act from a place, that heart place, intuitively, and go and let that drive you. But right now you may not take that approach. So in the month of December, and as you work through towards the end of December, Spirit is saying to you, focus, put all your energy on what you want so it can grow. Here's the thing, Pisces, focusing on what you don't have is not going to allow you to grow what you want. So focusing on what you have learnt is going to definitely allow you to, is going to put you on the mindset of, based on what you've learnt, what do I want to grow? And then focusing your energy on how you can grow that is what's going to have you freeing yourself from this feeling of being disconnected, because ultimately that brings you closer to your true calling, right? So you can see how the shift is happening here. And then as you walk, walk, let's call it walk through the month and into December and throughout December, it changes. I mean, look at this. You might be feeling some way right now, Pisces, but let me tell you, you are in the same, it feels like, this is amazing. You are surrounded by the same environment, and this is what the environment looks like right now. But look at the difference in perspective, the shift in mindset, how it lights the path in a different way. You might be surrounded by the same people, you might be surrounded in the same environment, but everything has it comes with a different light. So in the month of January, you see the sun is rising and the dark is behind you. How gorgeous is that? You have the focus that you need, and you are truly aware by January where you want to invest your energy and how you want things to grow. In control, feeling empowered, feeling connected to yourself, in step with what you want to achieve. And you see this unity coming, this internal unity, the mental, the spiritual plane, the emotional plane, they start to unify. And from there, that's how you can start to manifest and integrate what you feel and what you think, which is in unison. That's how you create the world that you want. So this is absolutely gorgeous here, Pisces. So let's break this down and see what this is about. And let's have a look, let's have a look at love. Let's have a look at everything, shall we? Interesting, very, very, very interesting. You're going to have a choice to make. I feel by the end of January, you're going to have to make a choice. And the thing is, you might be feeling conflicted because you now know better. That's what it feels like. So in January, a new opportunity comes with this new approach to your life, and you are questioning whether you take the road, better the devil you know kind of thing. You know how to deal with certain situations, you know what to expect, or whether you take the leap and you allow yourself to explore and experience something on a totally different level. That's what that's about, I'm feeling anyway. So back to this. So you know, there is help around you, you know, Pisces, but sometimes when we are experiencing certain feelings, when we go through certain transitions, when we disconnect from, you know, spirit, what happens is, you know, we're disconnecting from ourselves, and people can be trying to help us, but we don't know how to reach out and accept that help. And I feel that's currently what you're experiencing. No matter what is being offered to you, it doesn't seem like it's the right potion or antidote to this feeling that you're experiencing, whichever aspect of your life it applies to. But what I'm getting is that there is someone that's going to offer you support in just the way you need it, even if you don't know it at the time. And this is a beautiful energy, you know. This is about interdependence. This is about allowing the support that is being offered, allowing it in, and finally finding a way to accept it, so that you can get the best result. You feel comfortable with this person. You can speak about what your needs are. You can be vulnerable. You can trust. And with that connection comes the ability for you to open up, so you can start receiving more and more and more. And with that receiving energy, you start to reconnect, right? Not only with feeling that reconnection happening with the people around you, but it's most importantly happening within you first. So this is beautiful. So somebody's coming your way by the you know, early November, let's say, that is going to they just get it. They get it in the way that you need them to get it. You know, everyone else might get it too, but the energies aren't aligning with everyone else. With this person, they do. And that's when you get that, you know, that hope, that direction, the clarity that you've been looking for. And it takes you down this path on what the world could be, right? Imagine what it brings. A lot of time is spent daydreaming. A lot of time is spent trying to think about, dreaming about what tomorrow could bring, and how you can, what benefits you could reap from investing your energy into this person, into this area of your life, whether it be work related, right? Or even a new hobby, whichever area it applies. But let's say it applies to your love life. It has you imagining again. It has you feeling hopeful. And this is beautiful, because we need to be able to dream. That's how we form our life. It all comes from a dream, from a thought that is spurred by a dream, by desire, right? And that's what's happening. And that's how you will come to really start to focus your energy. And then as you enter January, we see you, Pisces, taking a step back, really allowing the emotions and feelings that come from situations to wash over you, to work through you, to lean into those feelings and to lean into the experiences, let's see, and really be mindful of the feelings that come from those. And, you know, it's just it's this real uplifting. You slowly start to rise out of a very lower vibrational state, and you start to enter a more peaceful, and when I say peaceful, I mean inner peace, right? And there is this lighter energy that comes. So this is a beautiful connection that you're going to, that's going to be it's going to be integral to the next step on your journey, right? So let's dig a little bit deeper and see what this is about. Yeah, I see what's happening here. I see. Okay. All right, I have 2 cards. One fell on the floor. Let me just grab that one. Okay. A few warning signs for you, Pisces. You know, you will know what you want and exactly how you want it. You will have that clarity. But what I'm feeling is that while we have you being completely self-sufficient, independent, you know, you can really take care of yourself here, Pisces. You are looking for somebody that is going to align with you. You are looking freaking fabulous. You're working on yourself, but you're not. See, she's alone. Okay? She's alone and she's looking out. And there is so much beauty to this woman. It's not just what we see on the outside, it's who she is and the beautiful qualities that she brings to the table that are unique to her only. The thing is, I feel that you are guarded, that you are protecting your energy. You're also protecting your independence. And here's the thing. This card here is about interdependence. It's about working with someone that allows you to maintain your independence. There is a fear that I get here that comes with, if I'm interdependent, do I lose myself? And do I get that taken away from me? And do I lose, you know, do I go back to a place I would much rather not? So you have I feel there is something that needs to be healed. I feel that you may have been in a friendship, relationship. It could even be work related, but let's say it's a relationship related where you did lose yourself, where it caused you to disconnect, where it caused you to want to focus on yourself so furiously and gain your independence and feel self-sufficient and that you can take care of yourself so you don't have to rely. But the thing is that interdependence isn't about relying, it's about the connection that you share with others that will uplift you and complement you. And this is something that you are finding difficult to accept because you've not experienced it. So this connection that we talk about here is it is a healthy one. It is not a toxic one. It is the one that allows you to keep your independence whilst you are interdependent. Okay, and whilst you want to focus on what you want, I still feel like that what you want and what you're hoping to achieve is driven by things you fear you're going to experience again. So you want to shut them off. The key though is that this causes you some element of indecisiveness because you still don't trust the process. Now when I see a Pisces who's highly intuitive being disconnected, you know, that is some serious shit right there. Pisces is so unbelievably intuitive, is driven by intuition and by emotion, and for you to retreat and, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Withhold from the fear of, you know, having certain things stripped away from you. It causes you to be indecisive about following this new light. You're afraid you're going to be rejected and that you're going to be humiliated, you're going to be left out. But once again, Pisces, look at this. This woman, in, you know, the Five of Pentacles is all about this woman that is out in the cold, and in the traditional tarot deck there is also a child. But the thing is, she can go inside where it's warm. It's just that she doesn't feel that she can. She doesn't see that as an opportunity or an option. This is the same thing. Accepting someone's help accepting and opening your heart and letting somebody in doesn't mean that you're going to lose yourself again. You are used to a certain toxic energy that is not present in this situation. So you're going to, whilst you work through this, there's going to be that push and pull. But it's okay. It's part of the process. You need to restore trust. You need to, trust is earned. You need to see consistency, and you need to see positive patterns being formed within someone so that you can trust them enough for you to accept their help. It's going to be a work in progress, and you will start to become more decisive. You will see that the sun is rising and the path is unfolding for you. So this is gorgeous. You know, it's just going to be a bit of a process. But by January, I see you really coming to certain realizations about whether you are experiencing a certain connection for what you're experiencing and seeing a certain connection for what it really is, or you're experiencing and seeing this connection through the eyes of a past experience, right? That realization will come. So absolutely gorgeous. And to close it off, guys, I'm going to pull out a card for you, just a message from Spirit on all of this for the beautiful Pisces. Guys, do comment below. I love reading your comments. They really do help me connect with your energy, which I use for future readings. And for those of you interested, I do take personal readings. I mean, I do coaching sessions. You can find all that information out by visiting our website. The link's in the description box below. So check it out, and you can also get a free discovery session with me. So yeah, I'd love to connect with you. All right, that was too many cards. I couldn't take those. One card. There we go. The card for Pisces is appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Pisces, the message is clear. Try and be in the present moment rather than thinking about what could go wrong in the future. That just causes you anxiety based on things that are, you know, these are things that haven't come into fruition. It's not real. It's a perception, right? Based on past experience. So being present in that moment and allowing that moment, like I said, by January, you'll allow yourself to lean into those moments to really start exploring how you feel about them. Do they feel right? And this is beautiful because this will have you reconnecting with your spirit, with your soul, with yourself. And that is how you, from the inner world, where you start that reconnection process through really leaning into those experiences and seeing how they make you feel, to reconnecting with yourself, to then allowing connections to form with others so that you come out of this feeling of being alone, right? Every opportunity, every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. And that's what this is about. The next 3 months, Pisces, are about you accepting that you deserve to be loved in a healthy way, and that, you know, you deserve to accept help without fearing that it comes at a cost, right? I hope you guys found that helpful. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Pisces.